Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So, today I'm here to interview someone that have been on my podcast before, but she have not had time to express herself for you to know who she truly is. Should I say this person I'm talking about is a business tycoon? She's small, but business is mighty. She's large. You understand? Please join me as I welcome a woman in power, a woman in grace, a woman who have decided to take it upon herself to be a business woman. She's a career woman, rather. You understand? Please join me as we welcome Runke Kele. You can listen to us on Spotify when you are driving, do your things, just listen as you drive. Don't forget, guys, so as we go straight to this video, like, comment, share the notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a new video. Let's go straight to the video, guys. Pa, 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 pa. Welcome back again. Runka Caleb, it's nice having you here. Thank you for honoring this invitation. And I must say, you are looking extremely beautiful.
It's God. Thank
You're
you very
looking
much.
extremely beautiful.
Thank
Oh
you
my
very
God.
much. Thank you.
Wow.
It's always an honor being here. Thank you very much.
I love being here. Okay, let me ask before we even go straight to why we are here.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit, what is the secret behind this beauty and this, women, they say we are glowing. Not only
Period.
glowing, even glory. Eh? So can you share a little bit what is the secret?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to you, Mr. Isaac Cheesy, for this beautiful opportunity to, grace your screens once again. I would say the first secret is peace of mind. When you're doing what you love, when you are not, doing things that would incriminate others, you do not live in fear. You always wake up with a glow because you're expecting good things only. So, yeah, peace of mind, my only secret.
All right, so Runke Caleb, can you please tell us what and what you do so that the audience will all know before we really, really go details about what we are here to do today?
Okay.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself in full? Before I say, hey, my name is Runke Caleb, and that is it. Follow him on Instagram.
Period.
You understand. But now you have a platform to express. Tell us more about yourself. We want to know you. Who is Runke Caleb?
Okay. So my full names are Saint One Ronke Chima Calebs. I'm 23. I am Nigerian and I am a businesswoman. I am also, a career lady. So I am a bachelor's degree holder in software engineering. I am currently chasing cybersecurity. I run three businesses. Allura Travels. This is where we give tourists an opportunity to experience Cape Town. And because you have us here in Cape Town, you do not feel like a stranger in a strange land because we are always there with your accommodation, everything that has to do with taking care of our tourists. So that's Allura Travel. And then we have Allura Skincare. This is one of my most, important businesses. We've been running for 3 years. Last week would make it 3 years. And we Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we have a spa where we focus on massages and facials, chemical peels, you name it, waxing. We are there for you. And lastly, my other business that I have is we have the web and graphics design part of Allura. And we help with creating and maintaining websites for our clients. Aside that, I am a radio host, presenter, and manager. Yeah, I am chasing cybersecurity, so I'm still an IT career woman, or let's say that's where we're focusing on. We're getting there. Anywhere there's money, we are like money magnets, so money attracts us. Yes.
You like
And
money.
lastly, what do I do for a living? I slay on a budget. Thank you very much.
I heard that one. You stay on it, but
On a
that is not
budget.
part of your CV though.
it has to be part of
It
the
has to
CV.
be.
Yes, because some it's not easy to slay, oh, but on a budget.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. Okay. So when I was checking through your let's say your CV,
Mm,
I also saw that you were a radio presenter. Which
yes.
so can you please tell us a little bit about this, like your radio
Mm,
presenting of it, before we really go more details
yeah.
based on what you do? You
Okay.
understand? Yeah. So let's go.
Okay. So as a radio presenter, I run the breakfast show on Life Mending Radio. It's an internet radio station. I run the breakfast show. So every morning from 7 to 8, no, from 8 to 9. Yes, I am live on Life Mending Radio where we have like the daily devotional. It's just an opportunity for, us to start the day together. You
Okay.
understand? So I run that. I also do private shows where I run the red carpet shows for events. My mommy, shout out to my mommy for that beautiful opportunity. Mommy Zara, the owner of Zara Hair Vault, for her 40th birthday, she allowed me, take care of the red carpet, and I still am grateful for that. So that's what we do as host presenters. Period.
Oh, so you should have done that today since we are hosting today. So you should have come with your red carpet. So let me also work in red carpet.
Wahala.
Let me work on the red carpet as well. But why is there no red carpet here? I should have been working on the red
Mr.
carpet
Izzy, it's
actually.
your podcast. It's not my own.
But it's the same. It goes both ways.
Mm,
Okay, so let me ask based on
okay.
your massage stuff of a thing.
Yeah.
So do you
Hey.
so
Woo.
if I may ask,
Yeah.
do you have a place or you have a shop or is mobile? How do you
Mm.
operate?
Okay, like I previously said, we've been running for 3 years.
Mm,
20th of August, 2020. That was the first day we started our business. And Mr. Izzy, you were a very big, important part of that day. And I am
thank
still
you.
grateful. This man is very important to me. Hello, sorry. So, anyways, um, yes, we did. We did, and we still do offer mobile services for the very first 2 years and say 6 months. We were mainly mobile, so we take our equipment and we go to the clients. But now in June, on the 19th of June, we opened up our spa, so we also have a place that people can walk in, walk into and get your massage and all of
Okay.
that. Yeah, so we're both uh mobile and walk in. Well, we offer
Work
both
in
services.
and
Yes.
mobile.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, like, how do you cope when it comes to this massage everything? Because to me, guys, I don't know about you guys. To me,
Mm,
massage is romance. That is what I call it. Massage is
yes.
romance. As much
Mm,
as I know, like
yeah.
that is my own definition. If they ask
Mm,
me now, if this thing should come out in exam, hey, what is massage? I say
mm,
massage is romance.
yes.
That is what I'm going to do. So how
Mm-hmm.
do you cope, like knowing fully well that you're going to
Mm,
people's houses
mm-hmm.
to massage someone?
Yeah.
I don't you think about your safety or how do
Mm.
how bold? You're bold though. You're bold. So can you tell
I
me more like about? I want to know
mm.
though.
Okay, there's this saying that only risk takers are progress makers. But don't be
Mm,
stupid
okay.
when you're taking risks, you understand? So concerning that, it's now divided. This question is in two ways. So I'll answer it. Me, I like explaining things.
Please do.
So firstly, pertaining to my safety, first of all, if you are running a mobile service, I would advise you to not go alone. That's a very important thing. I have a very, very important, or should I say, a very strong team that I work with. Me, I don't work alone. You understand? I have my beautiful sister who is the manager of Allura. Like everything that has to do with my whole business, she's managing me. You understand? I beg, manage me. Oh. She helped me. So she goes with me to these things. You understand? When I have bookings, she goes with me. She's always there. And I have a driver that is slash bodyguard. So when I'm going to my clients, I always book my ride. You understand? Because
Okay.
it's very sketchy if they book the ride, because then they are literally, you're literally walking into their world.
Yes.
Aside from all of that stress of getting kidnapped and all of that, it's always important that you work with people you know. So transportation must be sorted out by you. Don't ever go alone. I don't go alone. I always vet my clients. So there's a specific location that I work with. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So there are specific places that I don't go to. So in case a person from that location says, "Oh, I want a massage," I'll always tell them to, come
To
in.
walk in.
Yes, walk in. If you
Okay.
cannot walk in, then it's fine. You need to understand that when you're dealing with this, you also have to focus on your safety and don't be greedy, because
Yeah.
some people will want to take that risk that is not really very
That
healthy.
doesn't worth it
Yes, it's not worth
sometimes.
it. You're carrying equipment worth thousands of rand and you're going to a specific location and you might not come back with it. You understand? Yeah. So, lastly, always, don't carry weapons, because then you might make your client uncomfortable when they see a massage therapist walking with a pocket knife or something. But I would advise maybe pepper spray, something to keep yourself, to help you feel safe. Yeah,
Mm,
so that's the security part. And concerning massage being romance, you see, for me, it's very important for you to understand that massage it has its benefits in different ways.
okay.
Massage is I would say it falls under the love language physical touch. You understand? So physical touch is when a person does is around you and you feel loved.
You feel
You
loved.
feel
All
loved.
right.
So when a person is always around you, there's something my daddy always says. He says, if you do not want to fall in love with someone, avoid spending time with that person.
That makes sense.
Exactly. So
Okay.
massage is you spending time and creating an emotional bond with your clients. And many people see it as, no, massage is just you come, you do this, and you leave. No, that is why sometimes it's very sketchy with the other part that I know you're going to ask me about, and I will not even speak about it until you ask. And hopefully you don't remember. So yes, massage is a form of romance, or should I say it creates emotional bond. Let me not use the word romance.
It creates.
It
Wait, I
creates
need to check
emotional bond.
something. Please touch it. I want to see because me sometimes I'm always scared of massage. No, it's fine. You can remove your microphone. You can remove your microphone. Let's see. No, I just want to see how it feels. Even here, you can. Let me
Okay.
see here.
Okay.
Mm.
So you see, ne, it's very important for you to firstly understand that you are attracted to the opposite gender, right?
Obviously.
Yes. So when a woman touches you, you feel it because you are
Ah.
attracted to the other gender, and you need to understand that your body is sacred. So the people you give access to, you are letting your guard down. That leads to people getting weird feelings. Let me not say weird, because it's normal to have a boner. Let me tell you something. It's very normal.
Okay.
It's very
I
natural.
think I
Why?
can feel it. Behave.
The scientific part is when a person is placing pressure on your veins, they are helping your blood to move, your blood flow. You understand? So when I'm pushing the veins this way, should I say I'm applying pressure on your veins to pump blood towards the direction that I am pushing it to. You understand? And mostly when you are, you know, applying pressure, the person gets a boner, which is natural. You understand? That is massage. But the other part of it is massage is very healthy. Many people forget about this part. You understand? Massage helps with PMS. If you are a lady who always has menstrual cramps, believe me, book a session with any of your massage therapists. Just tell them you want to help out with your period cramps. Massage is very good for that. Massage also helps with anxiety, because then you feel a sense of safety because the person is around you when you feel
Mm.
anxious. You understand? It also helps with muscle relief. It also helps with lower back pain. So it helps with keeping your body and your muscles. It helps releasing the tightness that you have, which is also very important as a human being. It's always important for you to show yourself love. It's also pamper. You understand? So aside the romance, there's a whole big, should I say, thing about massage that many people don't focus on. So many people focus on how they're feeling when a different person is massaging them. They don't look at the other positive health benefits.
Okay, so if I may ask, because I
Mm,
remember when you gave me your flyers, I saw your
yes.
flyers,
Yeah.
and down there you said no happy ending.
Yes.
So I specifically want to ask about that
Mm,
question because going to people's houses, knowing fully whether you are in their space, maybe
yes.
probably staying alone. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So do you have any experience or have something happened that make you to put it on your flyer saying no
Mm,
happy ending?
mm.
So can you please elaborate more about it?
Okay, I won't put it on my flyer if it has never happened. And I feel so bad because now my parents are I'm slowly opening my business to them. And you understand, obviously they're going to feel they trust me a lot. That's one beautiful thing. And I love my parents because they are one of my biggest supporters. But you see, now I'm opening it a bit more for people to understand that sometimes a business is not the way you see it. So the reason why I put that on there is because I've had many people asking me about it. So there are, aside being a businesswoman, I'm also a human being. And there are conversations that I find very uncomfortable. So
Mm,
I always put it out there so I can avoid those conversations because it's company policy. I make my policies. You can't stress me about my policy. I say no, finish. You understand? So yes, people ask for it because
uh-huh.
and I won't 100% blame them, but I will say I 50% blame them because it's natural to feel a type of way when a person is in that close contact with you. But
Mm,
remember, sin is not when you are tempted. Sin is when you actually yield to the temptation. So what you do with what you're feeling is what most people focus on. So it's normal to get a boner. Even some ladies, they feel a type of way when another lady is massaging them. Some people feel relaxed. Some people get, their heads are somewhere I don't even know.
mm.
But it's very important for you to understand that as massage therapists, we're trying to make a living here. We're not trying to get to know everybody in that type of way. You understand? So happy endings is a no-no. In my company, it's my company policy. We do not offer it. And even after putting that on the flyer, people will still try their luck. But it's still no.
Then you show them and say, hey, company
No
policy.
happy
No.
ending, no matter what. Thank you.
Okay, so if I may ask you,
Mm,
knowing a lot that you do, how do you manage with your life, your
mm,
stuff,
mm,
your IT job, flight attendant, being a radio
yeah.
presenter, and being a massage therapist? How
Mm,
do you live your like? What time do you have to live your life? Because knowing fully
mm,
well that you are so occupied and still create
yes.
time for yourself to
Mm.
even look this cute, man. Like
Oh God.
how? Please. I would love to know. Maybe for
Mm,
future purposes.
yeah. Okay. I would say. Let me start it off like this. Um, you know me, Izzy. I'm a very social butterfly. I'm someone who loves being outside. But since I opened my spa up, I've slowly, like since June, I've only been out once. And it really it almost dragged me into depression because I felt like I didn't have enough time for myself.
Mm.
You understand? But thankfully I have three important parts that has made me, so strong. Firstly, I would say God. Me, I don't wake up in the morning and just pray and leave God like that. God
That makes
follows me.
sense.
God is omnipresent. I
Yes.
have the Holy Spirit that helps me with prioritizing. Me, I'm very bad with time management. I'm very bad with prioritizing, knowing what needs to be done quickly, the urgency and all of that. But the Holy Spirit ends up telling me, babe, do this first, then you do this next. Many people don't understand that, but let me tell you, when you have the Holy Spirit working with you, business is sweet because then you get the important things done and you do it right. You understand? So that's the first and most important part. Secondly, I this is not just my business. I'll tell you, it's a family business. I have my elder sister. Her name is Rebeth Caleb's, aka RC Music. Shout out
Mm.
to you. She is wonderful. Let me tell you. And this is me. This is me telling her, babes, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for being there for me. There are times where I speak to her like she's my younger sister, and she's so patient because I have anger issues, especially when things are not done. I'm a perfectionist. So if things are not done well by me, if things are not done well, or I don't do them, I tend to see fault in it.
Mm.
But she has remained steadfast. She is always pushing and helping out. So the second part is the whole family. My parents help me out with bookings. If
Mm.
you go to my father's page, he posts about my business. I'm telling you, I've gotten clients from my father himself. You
That
understand?
is
Yes.
beautiful.
So I have a whole team, a whole family that is supporting me. Aside Rehoboth Caleb's, I have my eldest sister, Faith Caleb. She just joined the business and she's really supportive. You understand? So even as I'm trying to pursue my career in cybersecurity, I have people who are standing 247 for me. You cannot make it. You cannot even live a comfortable life if you are trying to become an island. You can never make it if
Mm,
you're an island. You
mm.
understand? So I have family and I have friends who are really, really there. Sometimes Isaac will wake me up in the morning. Not it's they have not even break at 3 a.m. He tell me, I know you are sleeping, but you know what? If I not tell you this thing, it will look like I will not be able to sleep. And then he will start telling me, do you know that check the video that you uploaded on your YouTube, check the video that you uploaded on your TikTok. You can change it this way, you can do this, you can do that. You understand? So aside God being there, I have a whole support team. Let me tell you, I am the most fortunate when it comes to this because they have given me the opportunity to not place all my focus on the business, but I can also pursue my career. You understand? So yeah, these two parts are very important if you want to, try to be. Because me, I'm not superwoman. I don't believe that I'm handling everything. Sometimes I break down. Yesterday I broke down. Just know that you will break down. You will. You don't have any choice because it's like a cup that water constantly drops in. One day
Okay.
your cup will
It
full.
will be full,
You must
exactly.
cry. So yeah, the way I'm able to push it to handle both is because when I leave to focus on one thing, I have people who are already focusing, helping me at the other sides.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not
So
alone.
if I may ask, if I may chip
Mm,
in quickly,
yeah.
if I should ask you now,
Mm.
you said it Anu. Should I call it Anura? Because that name is Anu. So
Aliura.
Anura. So you must bend your mind and
No.
Anura.
Aliu. Liu.
Anu.
A-L.
Okay, now I'll just be
Aliu.
with you now. Anu.
Then the R in French
No.
is r. So
Okay.
Aliura.
Anura.
Oh.
I can't.
As far as it will not affect my price list, no
Oh,
problem.
better. Okay,
Uh,
so if I should ask right now, how
mm.
much do you want? This is 2023. How much do you want? What would you say? What would that be?
Okay, I will tell you that since I started my business, we're 3 years old now. The first 2 years and 6 months, I suffered because I wasn't making profit. Every money I made, I put it back in the business, trying to,
Uh,
get a place and all of that. And I only, got my spa on the 19th of June. We did our opening on the 19th of June. That was the only time I even started seeing money to do my hair myself. You
mm,
understand? So we are hustling. We are making it.
Mrs.
Yes, but I will
Hustler.
not tell you
Huh?
my this thing because what if you want to kidnap me now? We okay, Mr.
Ah,
Isaac, we're making profit. If you want to know, we're making profit. There's business, there's money in beauty, but I will not tell you how much I'm making. Thank you.
okay, so let's just move away from this
That's how much I'm making.
message.
Though. Hey, gee.
Okay, let's go to
Mm,
your IT kind of business.
yeah,
So I heard when you said you want to go into cyber
security.
security.
Mm.
So can you elaborate more and what do you want to do different that others are not doing that you want to really really
Mm.
look into?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
when it
would I
comes to
would love to know about
cybersecurity.
that.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you, there is a lot of money in cybersecurity. Entrepreneurship is beautiful, but there's this love is sweet. Oh. When money enter, love is
Love is
sweeter.
sweeter. I hear that
Business is
one.
sweet, oh, but when money enter the
Enter
business, when you are investing, the
is
business is sweeter
sweeter.
because then you can do whatever you want. You can get whatever equipment you want. Why? Because funds day. You understand?
Mm.
So concerning my cyber security, I am not planning on working under someone for too long. What do I want to do better? I believe in a woman, or should I say anybody? Let me
Mm.
include the male gender.
Okay.
I believe in doing your own thing. I believe in running your own businesses. So, my plan for the next 5 years concerning my IT career is I'm currently studying to get my certification. Then I plan on working
Oh, that is
for
beautiful.
2, 3 years. There's a lot of money in cybersecurity. And then I plan on opening my own cybersecurity business and, just working in the business. My plan is not to work. I don't like being employed. I hate
You
being.
want to employ people.
Yes, I'm more of the employer than the employee. You
Is
understand?
it fine if you elaborate more? Like what do you, like when it comes to cyber
Mm,
cyber wara wara. What, yeah,
cybersecurity.
cyber security. What do they do? Like, if you can give us a tip, like what and what they
Okay,
do.
okay. So cybersecurity works mainly with companies that deal with, should I say, important data, or should I say, very, very data that should be hidden. You
Mm,
understand? Data that should not be known to the people outside the company
for security
for security
purpose.
reasons.
Okay.
Things like tax records, things like information that can be sold. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
So cybersecurity helps with making sure that a company or the business they're working with is
It's
is
secured.
secured while online, because everything is moving to social media. Everything
Yes,
is,
that
you
is
need to be
true.
online. You need to have websites and all of that. But who is looking after your online presence? So that's mainly what cybersecurity works with, making sure that a business is secured. There is no, hackers that's trying to get
Mm,
access into important records. That's why even with Amazon Web Services, we know that they have data centers. Data
yeah.
centers are, they are like physical environments that all the information of companies. Let me tell you, Amazon Web Services, they work with not just one company. They
y-
work with millions of companies, and they are keeping these information and data safe for
Safe.
them. Now, what happens if all of that data is leaked? Many businesses can run down. Many businesses can get liquidated. You understand? So even Amazon workers, they don't know where these data centers are, the places where they're keeping this information.
Mm,
Nobody knows where it is. You understand? So yeah, cybersecurity is very, very interesting. It has really piqued my interest. And with cybersecurity, um, when you're starting off, you don't necessarily need to know a lot about coding, although it will help if you know about coding. I studied software engineering, so I know a few languages, which makes it, it's more interesting for me. But if you want to start it, if you want to go into it, there's a lot of money in it. And yeah, give it a try. It's very interesting. Yeah.
okay. Talking about coding, do you do
Yes.
coding, or did you study it, or you figure it out yourself, or you
Mm,
try to, sometimes people
mm,
go on YouTube or on Google to
mm,
get those things done. Did
mm.
you study it, or how did you do it?
Okay, for that side, me, I spent 3 years in the university. So we dealt with IP addressing, that's networking, assigning IP addresses to
Mm,
devices and gadgets and all of that. And we also worked with should I say, languages. We did JavaScript, we did Java, we did PHP, we did C++, plus plus, we did C sharp. We did a lot of languages. But I'd say if there's anyone who wants to go into software engineering, nowadays, school is very important, but you need to focus on a specific course. You understand? So if you want to learn a language, just go and learn it. There are different boot camps nowadays. So you don't necessarily, I have friends who are very good with coding and they didn't go to the university. They just,
mm.
joined a boot camp and it really helped them. And they're making a lot of money from it. So yeah,
So
I
which
did
means
do
which means
coding.
you design website as well, or
Yes, web and graphics design. I design websites. I maintain websites for a few clients.
okay.
I
And
will not tell you too much, so you not try to calculate my money.
and do you, what about apps?
Yes,
You can build app too?
yes,
Wow.
coding, hard code apps. But nowadays, life has become so easy because with AI, you can generate apps now. You don't necessarily need to have that 3 years, worth of learning.
Mm.
Even the 3 years you spend in the university, you will not use 90% of what you learned at school. You will not use it in the workplace.
So which means you need to go extra mind to make sure you educate yourself and practicalize everything.
Exactly. Or go for I'll just advise, if you want to really study something, go for a boot camp. There's I don't know. I think I'll give it to you later. There's, I don't know if you can put the link or something for boot camps. And then after that you can just do it for 3 months, and then from there you go straight into an internship, like the Amazon Web Services thing that I'm doing. They have the free skills thing for three
Mm.
days. And then after 3 days, they give you the practical lessons. After that, you study. And when you're ready to write the exam, you write it. And then you can just apply for a job. You
When
understand?
that is
So life has become very easy. If you want to go into IT, it's very easy to do it now. You understand? But it takes a lot of patience, especially when you coding. There's always that small thing. If you can ask any programmer, they will tell you that one small mistake
okay.
can make a whole code to not run. It could be a semicolon. That's how crazy Java is, especially Java. So when one small semicolon can cause your whole code to not run, the whole program will stop, and then you have to start trying with debugging and finding out where the problem is. You need a lot of patience, and I'm very bad with patience.
You're-
I'm not a patient
Uh,
person.
Me too. I'm not a patient person,
I
but
know.
sometimes I just have to do. Sometimes I
Mm.
also want to bypass. So which means with coding, you can't even
You can't
bypass it
bypass
at
you
all.
with your laptop. When I was trying to do my project at school, I'm looking at this laptop. This laptop is looking at me. It's telling me we die here. If you don't get it, you're not going anywhere. Some have you ever seen a person crying in front of a laptop? Is that bad? I know of someone who was writing an exam. I don't know if it's IT related, but she peed on herself.
Oh, so you also cried. I thought good people
No,
doesn't
when it
cry
comes
or
to
something.
projects, me, I
You
cried.
cry.
I cried heaven on
Can
earth.
can you please look straight to this camera and show us how you cry if you to cry for
Besides, don't bring back those memories. I hated those times, but it was all worth it. But I don't think I'd like to go back to school. I don't like
No,
school.
but you are in the school now
But this
because you
one
went
is
back
like
to
three
school.
days. It's
But in
not.
as much as 3 days, but it's still school, you have to study. So which means you might have a lot to study though because of what
And with this one, you have to you have to rewrite the exam every 3 years.
you rewrite it every 3 years to for them to make sure that you still.
Me,
But
when I like book.
no, but it's okay as far as for me. If someone is paying me, if someone is paying me
Mm,
to be
to.
paid, you understand? We like we like.
God.
You understand?
Uh,
If not for money, I'm telling you, nobody will
mm,
work. Everybody sit down in your
I'm the
house
same,
every
yeah.
morning, afternoon, evening, watch
Mm,
TV, play something, and no one needs money.
yeah.
Then when it's night, just open your mouth, food for enter. If you come. No one
Seriously.
will even ask for anything. Just come
That's
outside. The
true.
car will be waiting for you outside. Who bought it? You don't know. You see,
Yeah.
Adam and Eve on a do also will beat on her.
That woman.
So as you're about to round up now, if I should
Yeah.
ask you, from now
Mm,
till next 5 years time,
mm,
where do you see yourself? Like in total, like general, all your stuff that
mm.
you do in the next 5 years, where are you seeing yourself at this point in time?
Okay, I brought my microphone closer because there's something my daddy said. When you are dreaming, please forgive me. My dad is the love of my life. And things he says is very important to me. He said, when you are dreaming, dream like a mad person. Because that's the only way. I'm telling you, if you dream big, that's the only way you can aim big, you can get big.
Mm,
There's something he always says about the shark. The shark only grows as big as its tank. So if you put a shark in a small tank, the shark will never grow bigger. You understand?
mm,
So you need to be broad. You need to think big. And me, I'm thinking big. In the next 5 years, I've said this. I don't plan on working for the rest of my life.
mm,
I plan on becoming a stay-home mom that's still making money. So in the next 5 years, I plan on being married,
mm.
period.
Okay.
I plan on having my kids.
Okay.
I plan on having fully established businesses. When I
Mm.
say businesses, that at the end of the month, I'm on my phone, checking my profit. I'm paying people to make money for me.
Mm.
So, what do I have in mind for the
Dream
next 5 years?
big, dream
To
big,
be on a yacht,
dream
you
big,
understand?
dream big, dream
Dreaming
big,
big,
dream.
yes, a lot of money. That's I aim on being worth billions. You understand? I aim on being on Forbes list. So better record this video and
Okay,
keep it.
so let's play a game.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. You only have just a second to answer the
Okay.
question. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay, wait. Let me prepare myself.
Are you ready?
All
Okay,
right.
are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I
Are you
am.
ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, dog or cat?
None.
You have to be faster. I will start
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Dog or cat?
None. I don't like dogs. I don't like cats. I don't like any moving thing that's animals.
Okay, so let's start again. Let's start again. Let's say dog or cat?
None.
Let's also Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes Benz.
Carrot or avocado?
Avocado. I like avocados.
Soda or whiskey?
None. None. I don't like soda. Soda will make you fat. Whiskey, I don't drink alcohol.
Burna Boy or whiskey?
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy, Asake.
Asake, please.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Asake.
Ah!
Wait, Asake and Rema. No, not Rema.
You have two celebrity crush.
No, it's Asake, please. For now, it's Asake,
It's
please.
Asake.
Yes.
Ashake. Sing Ashake, so one of our songs.
Lonely at the top, lonely. Don't play with me.
No, let's go.
Money on my mind, money. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Call me. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know no one can chase it for me. Hey, one la de magbamala. If it wasn't like Jack come and no they find anybody na money I want.
okay.
No they are waiting people they talk. Don't play with me. Thank you very much.
So
I know your song.
You even know the lyrics.
Thank
You
you.
even know the lyrics.
And I don't know how I learned that.
Are you single though?
Yes.
Why does it take time for you to answer that question?
Because you just hit me with the question. now.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm single, but I already fixed my nails just in case someone wants to put a ring on
Ah,
it.
are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
But
I'm married to Jesus for now. But I'm telling you, when I'm getting married, it's going to be big.
That reminds me. Please, can you elaborate a little bit your biggest fear so long since you started this business and what you are trying to avoid?
My biggest fear is failing.
Failing.
You know, the day that I started, I opened. Okay, no, I planned an event, a fundraising event where I invited people. I invited 50 people in mind, and only about 8 to 10 people showed up, including Mr. Isaac Cheesy. My plan to make that day, the money I wanted to make was 30,000 on the dot, and it was only 8 to 10 people that showed up that day. And while I was giving my my speech, explaining and talking about the things that the money could help in my business as I was starting off, that was on the 20th of August, and I saw it was I was only speaking to 8 to 10 people. I started crying and I left the place because I couldn't continue speaking because I felt like I already failed. You understand? And Mr. Isaiah told me, "What are you doing? There's people here. Stand up." I literally had to. I was standing there with my corona.
I remember that day.
I was crying, and I ended up making my 30,000 because these people pulled through for me. I can't remember all the names, but yeah, they were very, very important to me. And you see that money, that 30K, that's the very first time I've ever seen that amount of money in my hand. You understand? And the fact that people trusted me enough to give, I'm not crying, to give their hard-earned money. You understand? They saw me. That's one thing I love about my Nigerian brothers. I'm not saying it's not everywhere, but the thing about my Nigerian brothers is when they see you are trying, you are hustling and you are pushing, they will support you.
That is very
Even now in my business, last week I did a job of 1,450. The client gave me 2,000. That was a 550 rand tip, and he still gave me ideas on how to push. These people that believed in me and gave me all this money, I am so scared to not just fail in the business, but I'm scared to fail them. So this wakes me up every morning, even when I'm tired. I just understand that people trusted me enough with their hard-earned money, and I cannot put them to shame.
What is that one word you will use to encourage the young ones growing or anyone or entrepreneurs trying to be up with business?
The only word I have is focus.
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 A focus.
A focused man is blind to what is happening around him.
Yes.
So most of the times you are hearing the bad things people say about you because you're not focused at where you're going. It might be you getting a job. It might be you, becoming an artist. But when you're focused on where you're going to, you will make a lot of waves. So that's my own advice. Me, I was someone who I started a lot of businesses to the extent that people started mocking me and telling me, you that starts business every day like you're changing your pants and bra. You understand? People mocked me because till now, there are people who never believed that my business would get to 3 years. I never believed that I could run a business for 3 years. But I completely, even my social life is slowly deteriorating, but I'm fighting to keep it alive. It will never die. But yeah, I focused on where I want to be, and my eye is still watching my Lamborghini. My eye is still. I'm called Chichi Maserati for a reason, because that's where I'm going to. I plan on not just buying Maserati, but owning shares there. So focus, and no matter what, God is going to
Okay, if
bless your
someone want to
hands.
patronize you now, how, in what way, how would they be able to reach you?
Okay, we're talking about money. All right. So you can follow me on our Instagram page. It's Allura underscore skincare underscore and underscore spa services. And my phone number, our business number is 084 884 8141. Follow us on Facebook. You can always put a call or WhatsApp through, and we are more than willing to, communicate with you anytime.
All right, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Ms. Runke Caleb. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for honoring this invitation, and I really do appreciate you, guys. Please, in whatever way you can patronize her,
Of course.
please always do, because she's there for your service.
Yes, sir.
See, listen. Who else do you think would do it? You don't have a wife. You don't have a husband. Who would do it for you? So what can you do? You gave a call to her to come help you. It's normal. If you also want to start up a business and you're struggling with your website and all those things, she will get those things designed for you. Why are you stressing? God placed those things in there for you to stress free. You understand? Please don't forget to like, comment, share, turn on notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a new video. And don't forget, we are on Spotify. You can also listen and share. Thank you very much for watching. And this is bye from me. Peace out.